for a moment while I make sure everything is in working order before I officially start. Let's see. I'm just verifying the live stream is live and going. Let's see. Yep, that's a live feed. Everything else like that. And then just go ahead and share this out to a few places. Where did that one channel go? Ah. Alrighty. Now that I have popped things out a few places, let me send a message. Just because. And bring this up. What notification? Unmuted. Yeah. I know it's for the purpose of technical difficulties, but I love it when my stream source, whatever it is, I love it when it informs me of, hey, you're not muted, but we're not hearing anything. Yeah, because I'm not talking for a moment. Good lord. Alrighty, so hello and good welcome to any currently or in the future watching this after it's been archived. This is Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator. This is a little indie game that I've seen in various little bits here and there, and it always kind of held my interest because this was similar veins to that game. I forget what it was called. It was like PVVK. It was a very, very German name officially, but it was basically that was like operating a massive piece of artillery, and it had the papers, please aspect of a video game of, do you follow your orders or do you have morals, and do you let your morals guide your decisions? And this is a game in a very similar vein. It's kind of the combination of both of them, because this is a game where you are literally in a massive walking turret that has massive cannons that can fire over miles. And it seems like one of the things they advertised with this game was the choice of, do you follow orders and fire on what you're told to, or do you not? And to that extent, I have a feeling there's going to be some interesting choices. So we're going to get into it. If you want an idea of what this era is, I would assume this is basically World War II if the war did not end in 1945, and both I believe this is supposed to be a, let's just say, German creation. So I believe it's in an idea of where German engineering went past the Gustav cannon, where it was a massive cannon stuck on rails, and instead it is a literal walking cannon. But we're still in a very steampunk aesthetic. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Is there levels, or is it okay? Let's see. Iron Nest has been commissioned. Pre-operations ranging is required before active deployment. A target has been designated by High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is the sole objective. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Hang on. Let's see, let me tab out. Oh, crap, that froze it a little bit. There we go. I missed the first two, damn it. Okay, I hope there's going to be a clipboard here. All right, so read, measure, calculate, and okay. So, oh, hang on. Can I not walk anywhere? I am here. Hang on. Am I supposed to? It isn't. Oh, that's a bit shiny. Isn't WASD the basic? Yeah, no, hang on. Okay, I can crouch. Let's see. What do I need to read? There's nothing on that. There's a gramophone. Let's see. Well, hang on. Let me actually read that again. In the full version of Ironess, the endgame credits carry the names of the operators who stood at high command on Discord during... Okay. Let's see. There's chest. Turn off lamps. It's nice when everything can be interacted with. Okay, hang on. Let me turn them back on. It's weird that I cannot move. I wonder if that's buggy. Hang on. Let me try again. Let's see. Read. Measure. Calculate. Load. Rotate. Elevate. Fire. There we go. Okay, I think I was just stuck. All right. So receiver, that would be this. Let's see. Begin calibration firing test. Plot your firing trajectory to target on the map. Fire HE shell at the target iron nest location H35.5. Lower to Castile. All right. Iron nest location. Target is at Q4 4-2. Let's see. Fire HE shell at the target. Okay. So let's see. Where... Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see. The second step was to measure, so we need the map. E4 map view. All right, so... Ironess is at H355. So let's see. Yes, there we are. H355. Target is Q4. So... Oh, too high. Q... Nope, that's O. Q4. 4-2. Oh, wait, hang on. Can I... Oh, hang on. Okay, nope, I got it. Hang on. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I don't want to do that. Let's see. Ooh, okay, so that would be... Bearing... Range... See, 8.5 degrees, 8.9 kilometers. Okay, so, yep, the measure, calculate. All right, where's the calculator? Is this it? Ah, yes. Let's see. Distance. .9. Let's see. Input distance to target. Select the number of powder charges. Calculate gun elevation, which is... Oh. All right, 53.4. So, then, after that, we gotta load up. So, that is you? Oh, yes, okay. So, shell selector. Let's see, H rounds, standard burst, and I think... Hang on. Oh, that's loud. Hang on. Yeah, let me make sure that's a little bit quieter for stream, just in case. HE round, standard burst load. Oof. Alright, so 1 and 2. Then... Alright, that breach is sealed. Okay. So, let's see, 53.4 left gun. Okay, still a little bit more. $53.4 left gun. Okay. Let's see. Whoop. Match the elevation based on the calculator. Yep, left gun. Okay, so that's broad. That's fine. Let's see. Turret rotation. Okay, it's already aligned the right way. So I think that's everything because let's see. I've read, measured, calculated, it's loaded. Rotation. I don't think I needed to rotate since I was already aligned. Ooh, big engine. $35 degrees. I'm gonna assume that's right since it... Let's see, mission confirmed. Shell type. Let's see, it's a bit far. Let's see, ranging confirmed. And otherwise armed. And I'm assuming at this point... that is safety off and fire! Oh, wait. Oh. I think my rotation was off. Whoops. Okay, gotta do that again. Ooh, whoops. Hmm. Let's see, 85.5. Okay, that looks better. But hang on, I gotta redo the loading process. Okay, so that's calculation. I need to make sure I have HE. Standard burst round, load. Then after this process is finished... 2 powder charges. Sent. This game is still actually very loud. Hang on. One moment. It's like I want the ticks to be heard, but I don't want to blow out ears. that whole process goes. Breach sealed. Hope it automatically recalibrates elevation. Very cool. And yeah, at that point, if the bearing I got is right, 8.9 kilometers, raised elevation, then... Yeet! That looks better. It's funny to think we have such sophisticated technology. We're able to track artillery in the air, but everything is still steams and handles. All right. Message received. INS combat ready. Stand down and await operational orders. Retire to your bed and get rested. Victory depends on your readiness at any time. All right. Where's my bed? Ah. Well, isn't that cozy? Let's see, down the center. Ah, there we go. That away. Oh! There's the main menu. There's got to be some facilities on board. I guess I'm Eepin. The monster strike on Mercy Ward. Official report. Anti-monarchists detonated a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming over 300 citizens. A brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of Castile. The attack occurred during visiting hours, which has been described by the king as particularly unsporting. All right. That was calibration, now fire and light. Intelligence has identified an anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the Royal Palace to mark the General's Peace Initiative. The Iron Nest has been assigned both operations? Wait, hang on. Digital celebratory illumination. Okay, so I'm probably going to need to fire some sort of spotting round over there. All right, what you got? Check a Jason typewriter. Let's see. HE only. Identify within the city. Triangulate position. Destroy it. All right, let's see. Let's see, hang on. Can I erase? Okay, yeah, hang on. Let me see. Okay, so spotter 1. And that's their bearing. Then spotter 2. That's their bearing. Okay. So, I gotta triangulate position. These are field reports. All right. Okay, so, right, Iron Nest, H355. So that is where we are still. Let's see, where was the report? 09 and 01. So, oh, Jesus. 0173 from spotter 2. And then 0953. So hang on, it's got to be at the midpoint between those two? That's a bit far. Hang on. So that's 8 kilometers. Oh, wait. Did I mark that right? Yeah, I did. Between the two. Okay. See, check adjacent typewriter for field reports. 953. All right. Although, hang on. A hostile enemy has been identified within the city. Triangulate the target position and destroy it. But it's only one. So... Hang on. It's within the city, though. Hang on. Yeah, I just blew up that one. Get out of here. Well, this is interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming the blue is civilian. Okay, so 01 and 09, somewhere between would be right about here. If it's 8 kilometers, then the line between these two at 4. So there? Let's see, about there. So, let's pretend that's right. Yep, let's go with that. Okay. So, 75 at 7.3 kilometers. Okay, so 7.30. Let's see. I think 7 kilometers, that should be 2 powder charges still. Remember. Okay. That is for that fire. And they said HE only. So, HE, that's loaded. Locked for loading. All right, elevation 43.8. All right, breach closed and sealed. Let's see, the bearings 76 point. Or 75.6, excuse me. And there we go. And whoop. Oh, can I close this? Yes, thank you. Okay, 43.8. So, oh wait, forgot that's the big one. Oh, almost got it though. 43.8. Okay, so elevation, left gun, 75.6, bearing. All right. I'm not sure if this is right or wrong, so I'm just gonna send it. Yeet. Oh, yeet. This is fun. right, big hole. Do better. Well, hang on. You only tell me I have one. Hang on. Hostile identified within. Triangulate the position. Well, hang on, game. If you need to triangulate something, you need 3 points of inference. They did say within the city, though. Hang on. Nope, they don't want to do that. Hang on, can I move you out of the way now? Okay, sweet. Alright, so yeah, that was a bad shoot. Let me eliminate that. Hang on. Alright, so let me see. High command. Spotter 109, spotter 101. Let's see. Can I get rid of these? Nope. Yeah. Delete that. Delete that. Alright, so let me remark that. 0173. Man, this is supposed to be the city, though. Yeah, that was the perfect midpoint. Oh. I have other markers. Okay. Good lord, that's a big hole. Okay, so that's live imaging. Now, I do remember it did say in the city, didn't it? Oh, hang on. Reference point, enemy, ally, infantry. Okay, that doesn't give me much for the map itself. Hang on. Oof. Right click to delete markers, corrections. Oh, hang on. Can I move you? Hang on, corrections. Oh, okay. That's telling me how big of a boom I'll have depending on what I use. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, hang on. Let's see. What would be the midpoint between 96 and 32? 64 is the difference, so the midpoint would be 32 degrees. So 32 degrees. Oh, wait a minute. 32, 64. Oh, yeah, so hang on. Then the midpoint would be a bearing of 64 degrees. Hang on, that's just a guesstimate. Okay, so hang on. From here at H355, bearing of 64 degrees. Be roughly this way. Is it asking me to hit something over here? Because that's not... Oh, is that telling me where the spotters are? Okay, that might make more sense. Um. Okay, got it. So bearing of 64. Is that okay? If that's their spotters' locations. Okay, I can get rid of this. Yeah, six. Oh, wait, hang on. Is that telling me 6 kilometers away? 'Cause if it landed about there. Oh, yeah, no. That is what it. No, god damn it. Get rid of that. Okay, if it was 6.7 degrees off from this way, or 6.7 kilometers. Okay, so I think there. That being said, drag you all the way out this way. God, go away, clipboard. Keep getting in the way. All right, yep, about a bearing of 64 degrees. Okay, so distance. $12.97. Hang on. Does it tell me how many powder charges I need? No, that's still locked. All right. Although, hang on. If I add more. Oh, okay. So if I have... Okay. I don't need to go up so high if it is the case. All right. But... Nope. Hang on. Let me eliminate that fire solution. See, that should look exactly like that one. All right. So the bearing... Or, hang on. Let me reload. HE standard burst. $51.88. Which rounded up would be that. Right. Powder. That is satisfying. You say anything about rounding up? Oh, wait, no, that's degrees elevation. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Hang on, bearing 64. I think I actually had it before. Yeah, this is turret elevation, which is... $51.88. Okay. So that's elevation, loaded. I think I measured this out right. Oh. That's fun. Okay, so confirm. Fire mission completed. Got the right shell type. Bearing confirmed. Ranging confirmed. Gun armed. Secure. Yeet. I think I got this right. Hang on. Yeah, based on... I don't know, that doesn't tell me they're civilian. Well, I'll just assume they're civilians. Civilian riot? Is that wrong again? Okay, it was wrong again. Crap. Hang on, so 4 degree... 4... Okay, so hang on. Let's just pretend it's that. 5, 5. All right, so let's redo this again. Let's see, delete that. Delete those other two, so 659 at 1299. Okay, that is elevation. So, HE. Let's see, bearing 659. That's all right. Let's see, I want to save fire magic confirmed. Shell type, my bearing's good. Still gotta confirm my range. Nope, overshot a bit. Damn, that was almost perfect. 951, 96 degrees elevation, bearing 65.9. All right. Arm the gun. Lock it in. Yeet. What does red dot mean? Yeah, because those are leftover markers from the last one. Is that good? Oh, that was the right one. Additional requisition granted. Okay. So, target destroyed. Reconnaissance photos transmitted. 2 additional hostile elements have been identified in the recon photos. Destroy both before proceeding. Okay. So that means... Hang on. Is that these stars? Let's see. That being said, wait, am I out of HE? Ah. There we go. Whoops, didn't want to do that. So from 5-5. Let's say you. All right, so 1308. Do 52.32 degrees. So 67.3. All right, that's proper rotation. Five 2.32. All right. So 52.32 degrees elevation, bearing 63.3 degrees, distance 1308, which has already been accommodated. Okay. Yeet. Wait a minute. If it only gave me one shell, I probably should have coordinated somewhere in between, considering I know that HE actually has a blast radius. I'm just gonna hope that it counted for both. Still active. Okay, so failed. Target 1, target 2, destroyed. Okay. It gave me another round. God damn it. Yeah. Alright, preemptively load her up while I figure this out. Alright. So 5, 5. 2 there. 6, 7, 8. 12.93. Arm falling asleep. Ugh. I just had it resting wrong. Okay. So the gun is loaded. Elevation. I have my card. Whoops. $51.72. There we go. And bearing 6, 7, 8. All right, so bearing confirmed, elevation confirmed. It's already loaded, so tick, 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 tick. It's funny seeing the map filled out. Green flashy. All right. Target destroyed. Additional requisition active. All right. Follow on orders. Targets destroyed. Phase 1 complete. A second fire mission is now authorized. High Command orders starbursts over the Royal Palace. Starshell only. This is a non-combat operation. Fire in the vicinity of the coordinates below. A ground observer will mark corrections directly on impact recon photos. Adjust and repeat fire until High Command confirms satisfactory burst position. Bearing 257 degrees from spotter number 1. And distance 62 kilometers. Oh, wait, hang on. I can write that down. Whoops. Don't need that. Okay, hang on. Delete the extra one. Can ignore spotter 2 then. So, if spotter 1 is all the way up here at 09, then bearing 257 and 6.2. All right. On 6.2. Bearing 257, 6 point. Oh, or 6.2, not 6.02. 6.2257 degrees. Okay. So I'll just say there. Crap, I should have kept that. Okay. So, distance much lower. One, only need a single powder charge. There we go, 54.12. I was wondering about the steam. Thought that was just ambiance. Okay, so, and Ramaruni. Is that shell? Alright, bearing 12.3 degrees. A long wait. .3 elevation, 54.12. .12 degrees, bearing 12.3 degrees. Okay, so bearing, ranging, armed because it's already been loaded. Safety off and yeet. Go away, clipboard. Damn, that's gonna be a bright light. Okay, so 4.42 away. About there. Okay. God, clipboard, go away. So we'll just call it there. Delete these other two. Delete you. Okay. So, next starburst. .594 on 2 powder charges. All right, sweet. So loaded on 2. Bearing. Let's see. 324.2 bearing. Let's see, elevation 35.64. .64 degrees left gun. Let's see, bearing 324 degrees, .2. Just verifying that. Everything's all loaded. Right powder charge. Okay. Yoink. That seems right. no extra corrections. Was that right? Fire mission complete. Stand down until further orders. All right. So that's that day done. At least, I think that's what that translates to. The king looks pleased at the last one. I don't think I've ever seen him smile before. All right. Another soul is claimed? Does that suggest that this is a terrible thing? Because I am honestly enjoying it. Let's see, a night of celebration marred by atrocity. Our Juan Hez, October 14th, 1927. On an event set aside to honor the general's continued pursuit of peace, the anti-monarchists reminded us all that no such pursuit concerns them. Their only correspondence arrives written in the blood of innocence. Interesting. All right, liberation. Ooh, boy. Okay, anti-monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of Ciudad Real. High Command has offered the city restored to the crown. Ironess has been repositioned to support the operation. Reposition procurement is authorized to meet operational requirements. No, I haven't had the chance to blow up any friendlies yet. I was on the first mission that was basically like blow up bad guys over here and then put on fireworks. Oh, am I actively moving? I think I am. Oh, that's trippy. Seal that back up. I feel like I'm playing Sea of Thieves. Oh yeah, as soon as I saw like the first demo or like the idea of what it would be, it was awesome. Because there was another one that was suggested like it, but it was how do I say this? It was a locked in position. It was a single turret that did not move. And while I think that was like planet-wide, it was like the PVVK, something like that. It was like a planet-wide cannon, but it was singular, so you just ended up rotating around. But with this one in a walking turret, constantly relocating. All right, what do we got? Cities to be cleared of hostile elements. Destroy 5 hostile infantry units with the designated urban sector. Node requisitions console is authorized for ammunition and powder charge procurement. At your discretion. Repositioning complete. Iron Nest is at I-653. Observation asset spotter 1, J10, 416, spotter 2, 5. Oh, Lord. What do you have to say? Oh boy, this is a lot of info. Okay, hang on. I gotta blow up 5. Okay, let's see. I gotta blow up 5 or destroy 5 hostile infantry units. Okay, and there is 3. Okay. Ah. Okay. How did I calculate this the last time? Let's see. Bearing from. All right. Nope. Hang on. I don't need... Well, actually, yeah. Hang on. I'll take that. All right. So, spotter 1 is present where? J10, 416. All the way up here, dude? J10... Wait, is that right? Oh, 46. All right. So, there's a spotter there. Actually, hang on. Let me swap. 4, 6. Spotter there. Okay. Hang on, let me get the rest of the info. Blech. Spotter 2, spotter 3. Okay, so then L5, 3, 4. Where? L5, 3, 4. And then B1, 8, 7. B1. This seems like not useful spotting. Okay, so hang on. Yeah. I put spotter 1 was J10. Then spotter 2. Yeah, thank you for the pin note. I read that in my brain but didn't say anything about it out loud. All right, L5. So he would be down here. And spotter 3 all the way over here. So get rid of those little markers. Don't need to clog up info. Okay, so back to red. If that is supposed to be coastline, yeah, spotter 3 may be on a boat, if that is to be believed. Okay, so that's where my spotters are. Now, oh, okay, triangulation. Now I get what they're trying to say. I struggled with this in the last one initially. All right, so bearing 2 inventory set 1, 243 from spotter 1. So let's see. Spotter 1. Let's see. Nope, this way. Let's see. Just as a general bearing. 243 from spotter 1. From spotter 2, 276. Hang on. 276. Okay. So then bad guys right there. Let's see, also maybe use a yellow pencil. It doesn't note it down on bearing and range on your clipboard. You know what? That's a good idea. Okay, so if that is supposed to be the bearing between enemies, then let's see. Let's take a crack. Let's see. We'll just say there. All right. So bearing 295.2, range 6.9. So 6.92. Still 2 powder charges. All right. Fire mission. White is for movements. Yellow is for finding tread. Red is for your cannon fire since I note the down. You know what? That would make sense. Oh, I can turn off the power. Okay. So, let's see. Did they say it was any specific ammunition I need to use? Oh, wait. Requisition. Okay. So, hang on. Shell type. Oh, good lord. HE, Starburst, SMK. Gas. Oh, hang on. Poison gas, tear gas. I'm assuming. Or phosphorus gas, probably. So, oh, right. Starburst, smoke, phosphorus gas, tear gas, and then let's see, star HE, HC, HE, AP. Okay, so there's only like 3 sets of hostile. All right, so wait, what? Hang on, let me. Okay, that's the same. Two. Hang on. Ballistic calculator. Okay. Bearing to target 2952. Nope. Hang on. What was the infantry key? Enemy, artillery, recon, infantry, cross. Diamond cross. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay, so that's... Hang on. Buttons. Okay, so that was empty. That was HE. Alright, so that's a new calculation. Oh, how do I call for shell? Select shell, ram, dispense. Nope, that's the basics. Yeah, I got no shells. Oh, where do I buy my shells? Oh, down here. Okay. HE Thermite Incendiary. Unavailable. Oh, okay, unavailable in demo. Alright, so 20 powder charges, AP, star. Alright, well, let's say HE left magazine. Oh, no, that's interactable. Oh, and there is my requisition point. Okay. Did I have any powder charges? I still got a bunch. Okay. Don't need to buy any yet. Alright, so... just in case... Oh, here. Two AP shells. Or that was 2 HE, just in case. Oh, whoops. I accidentally bought 2 AP. Didn't realize I swapped them out. Alright, so AP, you stay over there. HE. Oh, I should have actually put them in the other gun. I could have actually used it now. So... One, two, ram, stop steaming, I haven't used you yet. Alright. Seal that up. Oh, wait. Need the biggin. $295 point. Nope, that's wrong. 295.2. Alright. So, just to double check. 6.29. Cut distance. 6.95. Okay, so elevation 41.52. Ranging. That's what I'm working. 41.52. Okay. Yeet! Wait, what? You know, I forgot that it moved, and this marker didn't move with it. I did not at all check that. Hang on. Okay, Iron Nest. Yeah, no, where did it go? Iron Nest, I-653. I-653. I-65... Okay. There you are. So now... delete that. See, that's why I bought 2 shells. All right, 7.25. Still 2 powder charges. Calculate. See, whoop, wrong button. See, delete that. Don't need. Right? Nope, that is crap. Wait, hang on. 7.25. Yep. Get you out of there. Wait, what? Okay. Gotcha. That's just recording the information all on one thing. All right, so 271.1. .1. Ah, crap. I should have loaded it first. Okay. And elevation 4350. Actually, that might be relatively near the same place. Not far off. $43.50 up. 271.1 bearing. Yeet. Once I got down using one, I'll incorporate the second one. Uh-oh. That's dead friendlies. I gotta remember, though. I got the frickin'... Can I move this? Yeah, I can test to see the fucking blast radius. So... Okay. Get rid of that. Let's see. Okay. All right. Oh, yep. And there. Oh, there seems to be a hospital right next to those two. That is the hospital marker, isn't it? Oh, obviously, yes. Okay. Frick. Well, let me just take out this last one. All right. So, new range. 6-4. Bearing at 6-9. 0.9. Still infantry target. All right. So, I need to reacquire more shells. Okay, what'd you say? Friendly police destroyed. Yep. Okay, HE. I'll put one in the right just for now. Yeah, honestly, I was just thinking it's like I've actually been playing this for like over an hour. Usually demos like they'll give you like half an hour. And I feel like this mission alone, if it takes long enough, can be like the entire demo, let alone like all the tutorial levels. Okay. So, HE. Damn it. There's even a sandbox mode? Jesus. Okay. Bearing 269.9. So, small. 269.9. $38.4. Yeah, it's honestly really cool seeing like the complete mechanization all actually work. It doesn't feel like there's just stuff happening that didn't need to. Okay, double checking. Bearing 269.9 degrees. Elevation 38.4 degrees. HE's loaded. Armed. And Yeetus. All right. Hang on. Let me get rid of some of this. Okay, High Command to IRNS. Forward observers report a portable enemy ammunition cache across the river. Priority target designated. Priority conduct recon flight over grid P4. Confirm position, then neutralize with AP ordnance. Note, recon plane requisition card has been issued. Present card at requisition console to be authorize overflight. Okay. Oh, scout plane. Wait, hang on. Pressed a scout plane flyover location. Let's see. It was location grid P4. Does the bearing matter? Okay, yep. Okay. Ah, okay. So it starts in the bearing is where it goes from there. Okay. All right. So bad guy over here. Or that's priority target. Okay, I need to hit it with AP, which means no blast radius. That being said... Wait. Oop, hang on. Delete that. Ah, crap. Gotta remember I can WASD. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, so... that one. And delete, delete. Delete you. Alright. AP shell. Go ahead and punch in that calculation. $6.88. 6.88, still 2 powder charges. It will be AP. Let's see. This is going to be... hang on. Infantry, recon, artillery, mechanized. What was your logo? Oh, right. Bullet. There we go. All right, AP, bearing to target is 105. Or 1905. $1905. Bearing, let's see, target, powder, right. New card. So... while the gun is adjusting its elevation on its own, let's see, bearing 109. There's gonna be a moment. Damn. I was 0.1 degree off from landing that perfectly. uh eh. Oh wait, hang on. Nope, hang. Okay. All right, so elevation 41.28. $41.28. Already loaded AP. 2 powder charges. Correct bearing, 109.25. Calculated, and bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, blip. Yeet! Destroyed. Nice. Cast destroyed. Okay. Nope. Okay, so... Crap, most of the freaking thing... Alright. Hang on, there's two right there. So there's one more that has not been found. So hang on. Grid C6 at bearing 230. Grid C6 at bearing 220. Wait, hang on. Grid C6 bearing 230. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Level with me here. If I try to send an AP shell at that infantry unit in the hospital, is it like literally occupying the hospital and taking them out is going to blow it away? Or can I actually, like, minimize damage? Because otherwise, I'm just going to send an HE and just eradicate that whole block. So you can get rid of that. Yep, I know. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Friendly destroyed. Oh. Well, honestly, if there's no penalty, then frickin' 3 birds, 1 stone. As much as 3 birds, 1 stone in reference to a hospital is absolutely terrible. Actually, hang on. Let me see if I can measure. I mean, go for broke. See if I can measure it out. Ooh. I think that'll work. Though they're still a little bit visible, it would probably wing it. Let's see. Let's go for that. That should work. So, delete this. All right. Seven, 9, 5. Oh yeah, I gotta reload. I need another HE. Left. Stop smoking. It's bad for you. All right. Send it. HE bearing 2647. Two 647. This target is back to being infantry. HE shell, 2 powder charges, distance set. All right, fire solution. There we go. 1, 2. Yeet. 2, 6. What? Crap. Yeah, after that last one, I'm turning all the way around again. 267, so that would be 160 degrees one way, or it would be... Yeah, it would be quicker to go this way. I think you can, yeah, that is just set to ignition. It's tank logic. Basically, you're just doing a right turn. Not as close with that one. 264.7. Range 295. Oh, that's... Don't gotta worry about the range. Let's see. Elevation 4770 flat. So 4770. I am loaded. Ranged. Bleep, bloop, bloop, blip, blip, nip. Yeet. Yeah, it's great to give you an idea of how long it is. Honestly, it gives you a moment you can be like reset yourself before you figure out what's going on. Did I save it? Nope. Wait, what? Actually, hang on then. Well, I guess blast radius, pressure wave, yeah, that might have killed everyone in the hospital, even if it didn't knock it down. Let's see. Just minimize casualties on that one. All right, so I need another HE shell. Actually, wait, no, I have one in the tube right here. I can use this one. Still got to do some maths. All right, so bearing 25. 25. Oh wait, whoops. Mathing 259.8. Still infantry. Still HE. Distance 7.88. So 2. Right, wrong gun. Oop. Apologies for the barking. Hang on, need to go sort something. Okay. Dogs did as they do. They barked at nothing. All right. Crap, I should have clicked that before it went off. Well, then again, I don't think I set any elevation for this, so it's not like it's going to load. All right. So, bearing for this one, 258. $259.8. Elevation. Wait, what? Ah. Or 7.28. Or 7.28, right gun. $259.8, and yeet! Target destroyed. Nice. Alright, sector cleared. Local garrison will consolidate from this point. Stand down until further orders. Nice. Only one hospital and one police squad have been eradicated from this reality. And is there a shower? Oh, wait, there is a toilet. Oh, yeah, there's a shower. Oh, and there's the kitchen. Now, I had to wonder. I can't help but think. I know I probably won't have the region and area, but I was just thinking, what happens if I shoot this thing at the king? All right, the Royal City reclaimed. Ciudad Real, November 18th, 1927. The Royal City is restored to the crown this morning as a general drives the anti-monarchist operation from its streets. The city, the city, His Majesty the King was pleased to learn, is almost majority intact. Nice. Ooh, right. Loud noises builds character. Ooh. Alright. Enemy forces have been caught in a resupplying in an exposed position. No counter-battery threat has been identified in the sector. High Command has authorized engagement at Iron Nest's discretion. And then... see, artillery across the river. In response to recent operations, this was anticipated. Iron Nest has been cleared for active engagement under direct fire conditions for the first time. Oh. Screw it. Let's go for the dangerous one. Nest is not walking. Okay. All right, the operation has entered its active phase. Please restore... oh. deployed artillery across the river in response to recent activity. Anticipated. Prioritize elimination of all identified artillery nests. Destroy remains in detail. Be prepared. Counter battery timer will commence once first shell lands. Ooh. Okay, so I got to do a little bit of planning. Okay, so let's start with artillery 1 and spotter 1 and 2. Oh, hang on. Let me mark out where each of them are first. So, spotter 1 and 1086 and 10. Actually, hang on. A little more centered. And 1086 J582. And then L163. L163. Okay. So spotter number 1 and 10. Number 2 is J5. And then number 3 is down here. Wait, no. Alright. Where'd you go? Okay, is Iron Nest still at the same location? I653. I653, correct. Okay. So now that I have that spotter information, let's see, number 1. Oh 98. .98 degrees and... Oh, wait. Wrong one. From spotter 1, 177. And from spotter 2... 98 degrees. Okay. So... that means 1 is there. Whoops. So, right. All right, observation assets. Right, I already got all that. So artillery number 1, that is those bearings. So then bearings from spotter for number 2 is 152 degrees from spotter 1. And from spotter 3, 60 degrees. Okay. Number 2. Say right there. See, maybe you can note down multiple on those target names with each description from spotters. Less need to run. I'm making. See, I'm ADHD as hell, so a lot of times I will do a calculation, even if it's right and there's no way to be wrong, I will still do it again. All right, so artillery number 3 is the one that is going to give me a headache, because distance from spotter 1, distance from spotter 2, or spotter 3. If I don't know how far, though. Okay. Hang on. All right. Spotter 1, spotter 3. Now, hang on, that last one, is that just saying it is in between them? No, that can't be right. It would be equidistant. Okay, so move bearing. From spotter 3 is 6.5. Compass? Where's the compass? Oh, okay. Okay. So basically, in that instance of distance, it's either at each of these crosses. Okay, so I need to fire 4 shots. Okay. So I can plan out 2 shots right off the bat, delete the 2 that I know. So I can set up and load and elevation. I can do setup, load, elevation. I just can't do bearing. So the bearing is what I'll need to swap for the second shot. You know what? That's right. Actually, if they're a little bit in this corner. So yeah, I'll go ahead and assume. Nope, that's wrong. Nope, that's wrong. Stop that. I'm gonna assume it's at this cross mark. And so... Hell, if I had a bigger shell, I might be able to get more than one. Alright. I'll leave up the cross lines for now, because I'll probably still need them. Alright. So, let's do a bit of planning here. Red pencil. 1, 2, there. Okay. 1, 2, that one. Alright. So, I gotta reload, don't I? Yeah, I still have the same shell counts. Alright. Okay. So, HE, HE. Set both of these home. All right, so let me get a fire solution for target number 1. So distance 5. H6. HE bearing is going to be 106. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh wait, hang on. Bearing 106.8. This will be artillery. So dot. Plus 30 seconds to CBT. All right. So that'll be 2 powder charges. Distance 586. Bearing 168 HE for that. Okay. That's shot number 1. Whoops. Shot number 2. .78. Still 2. This time bearing 102.2. Nailed it. Still HE again. Still 2 powder charges. Although, I can be tactical about this, because if I use more powder charges, then I don't need to go as high, and then the reload won't be as long. Let me not try to overcomplicate it in my brain. While it's still flying, I can still shoot otherwise. So, okay, flight time is actually better in this instance. Okay, and this is number 2. Whoop, pressing wrong buttons. All right, so that will be target 1, target 2. So, 2. See, 2 of them. Send that home. Now, just as an emergency, okay, left shot, which is number 1, 3516. Right shot, 52.68. .68 elevation. Okay. Ah, crap. We're going to be spinning a minute. Oh, hang on. I just realized something I can do. Do I have recon plane? Star shell, powder charges, AP, scout plane. Yeah, I can actually recon that area and make sure that that's actually what I need to do. Just to verify on the 3rd. Okay. So actually, I can also be way smarter here. Okay. Use map. So let's pretend. Okay, so R3 going this way. Oh, that doesn't give me a bearing. Okay, hang on. R3. Going this way, so 297.4. We'll say that. See, 297.4. Okay, need the grid. R3. 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 Oop. Aha! On the money. Apparently there's infantry out there. All right. Yeah, with HE shells, especially if these aren't armored positions, yeah, these close will nail all of them. All right, so I don't need this anymore. Okay, and then to that extent, I can also plan what I need for that one. Nine point 107.6, 9.7 kilometers out, still HE shell, bearing to target. 107.6, this is still artillery, it will still be HE. 2 powder charge, all right. So that will be shot number 3. All right, and since this is... All right, double checking before we start sending this. 35.16 degrees for shot number 1. 52.68 for shot number 2. Shot number 1 has the bearing at... Oh, wait, I didn't finish this. That's right. All right, 106.8. All right, bearing 106.8, elevation 13 or 35.16. So I'd say that is about set. All right, so the first one is going to be eradicated. Second one will be eradicated momentarily. And then I have to restart the full process for target number 3. All right. Only want to set that one. Yeet. All right, so now bearing 102. 102.2. So I got it loaded just as a check. Yep. 102.2. Confirm, confirm, confirm. Yeet. All right. Got to get this thing loaded. Two powder charges. Send it. See, splash 1. 107.6. Let's see, double checking. Splash 1, splash 2. Oh, wow. I had like 5 minutes. 58. $58.20. 107.6. All right, you're already loaded, right? Yeah, you're loaded. All set. There's nothing in you. Just double checking. 5.2. 107.6. All right. Also, side note, after this lands and the artillery countdown's wrong, I wonder what will happen if I literally just send an extra shell and just blow up that infantry for no reason. Especially if they say stand down. Bingo! Oh! Got more to do. All right. So, 4 hostile units remain. How much requisition did I get? Oh, I'm practically back to full, so I'm restocked. Alright, so I can clear a bunch of these markers. Don't need them anymore. You are dead. Sweet. You dead. You dead. Alright. Now, I know they say across the river, right? Yeah, across the river. So, if I wanted to be smart, let's see. It's already snapshotted a bunch of this stuff and a lot of the stuff in front of the river. So let's say from M1 that way. 36.6 from M1. M1 scout plane. Aha! Found 2 of you. Alright, you can delete all these old fire missions. Now, the main question is, where is this last one? It's either got to be at that pocket or this one down here. I mean, yeah, this is like the part of the brain that wants to do math, but math on its own is boring. All right, so let's see. First target 1, 3, 4, 7, 10. Hey, James. 7.10 kilometers. I need to change that. What the fuck is a kilometer? 134.8. 34.8. It will be. Oh, right. Gotta restock because I think that. Yeah, that's AP. Where AP? HE. Left. Just buy the one for now. See. Yoink. All right. HE target. Well, this target is infantry. Okay. Oh, wait. Forgot the powder. Sweet. Well, that's doing its thing. Let's see. 8.91. HE bearing 78. .9, 8.91 kilometers. That's still going to be HE. Still 2 powder charges. All right. Elevation 42.60. Hang on, wait. $42 42.60. Elevation confirmed. Bearing 1. Nope, that's too far. One, 3, 4.8. All right, 134.8 elevation, 42.60. HE shell loaded for anti-infantry. All right, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bloop. Yeet. See, send this one. See, James, they sprung this one, at least from what I heard. It's basically a case of papers, please, but instead of confirming or denying entry into a country, it's confirming or denying your existence to reality. With a massive cannon. All right. That one has been wiped out. Let's see, 53. 78.9. Yeah, but also with this one, if you blow somebody up, it doesn't... as long as you blow up the bad guys at the end of the day. Like, literally, I blew up a hospital in the process of taking out an infantry unit. As long as it was mission complete, it was fine. Let's see, 78.9. Elevation on the right cannon, 53.46. All right, and this cannon is loaded, so bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep. Safety off, and yoink! Although, honestly, at this point, James, it's been less morals, more math. Nice. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't that dot mean artillery? Hang on. That's Okay, so that's gotta die. Oh, there's multiple units of artillery out there. Oh, crap. Alright. So, need to focus. Or at least not fuck up. I don't think so, just based on the ambiance, because last time I set off alarms and everything else, so I don't think... Yet, it's not happening. I think it might happen once I open fire. So I can do like I did last time and set up a 3-pointer. Alright, so get rid of some of these bearings. Yeah, 91.8, 968, 75.6, 8.3. Okay. So, let's repeat some niftiness. Alright, HE for the right. HE for the left. Send you. And send you. Yeah, that one. I'm never going to attempt to pronounce that. 9.18. No, wait, that's degrees. I need distance. 9.68. 9.68 kilometers, bearing... 91.8. This one. Artillery, HE. Alright, fire mission. See, that is 2 powder. And then... Seven, 5, 6, artillery, HE, distance 8.3. Eight 8.33. 2 powder charges. Shot number 2. All right. No steam. Gotcha. Alright, so first, shell 58 degrees. Practically max. 58.08. Oops, scroll that back down. $49.98. Oh, that's fine. See, 58.08 degrees for target 1, 49.98 for target 2. All right, bearing 9. Nope, hang on, that way. Aha, got it that time. All right, bearing 91.8 degrees, elevation 58.08. Only doing the left. Yeet! Sev 5.6, bearing 49.98. Wow. I had 500 seconds for that. Wait, 2 targets remaining. Oh, right, I uncovered the artillery, but I didn't find, crap. Okay, so yeah, once I found those guys, once I blew up that second shell, it revealed 2 artillery, so I still got that last infantry unit to find. Crap. Alright. 5-3. Clean up my board. Alright. .8 kilometers. You know, James, I honestly think Rose would like this, but the problem is there's a lot of loud noises. Yeah, I was supposed to do that in 500 seconds, but I swear I did it in like 30 just because I was so prepared. 9.8 HE. This is back to infantry. HE shell. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't see the correlation. All right, so every 5 kilometers is an extra powder powder charge. All right. So, distance 9.8, bearing 1.10, or 110.1, HE shell, calculate. Need new ammo. See, just for the sake of posterity and loading it. Oh. Okay. I thought I accidentally loaded AP for a second. $110.1 degrees. Let's see. Elevation. Oh, damn. It was almost reset. $58.80. See, 110. All right, well, that's already gone, so. He's about to not know what the hell hit him. Good lord, I've blown up so many things. This is one mission. Yeah, in the end of the day, knowing where the enemy is sometimes is more important than knowing what than having the weapon to counter the enemy, if that makes sense. All right, there's one more out there, isn't there? I heard a ring. Oh, right. Infantry 2 destroyed. See, I would lob a suggestion of where it might be, but the problem is I've gone to all ends of the earth. So it could literally be in any one of these pockets. Frick. All right. So I think in this instance, P1, and I'll take it through this side of the river. So 347.8. Right. Grid. P1. Yeah, you go from no stakes to all of a sudden, Jesus Christ, there's a problem. All right. He's not there. Screw it. All right. T6, isn't this bearing pretty much direct 0? Yeah. Although, frick. No. T7. T7, 315.5. Yeah, flares do exist, but at the same time, this covers more ground in the long distance. Crap, what was the location? T7. Good lord, if he's supposed to be across the river, at this point, I have all of across the river save for this batch. I swear, if it's in that one, it's actually, you know what? Just for the benefit of the doubt. Hang on. That's a short distance. Let's see. 'Damn it. .81. This is going to be star. And 1. I don't know what enemy type it is, so oh, right. I got HE loaded in the other one. $45.72. Nope. $45.72. All right. Ranged, armed. Wait, what? That's literally the edge of the map. That's any recon plane territory, though. That's one of the ones I shot went by there. All right. Actually, you know what? For sake of extra screw this guy. He's getting an extra powder charge. $11.87. $12.3. HE. All right. Ooh. Crap. This one's already loaded. Can I backstep this one? No. Crap. I gotta go all the way. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I can't recalculate it. No, I can't. It's such a far distance. I need 3 minimum. Yeah, so I gotta buy a whole new round. Left. Yeah, as soon as it got over 10 kilometers, it needs 3. Lots of powder. What game is that, James? If it's Kaiju Cleanup, I already know it. Hang on, let's see this. Oh, I saw whispers of that somewhere around. Yeah, I know of it, but I didn't actually look at it, if that makes sense. All right, 35.61. Elevation 112. 112.3, 35.61. Alright, I just want to eradicate this dude. Screw the safety measures. Mother! Yep, it's literally the same exact distance. I just got to turn. Crap. Yeah, it'll be close. It'll just have to go through the whole process of elevation again. Yeah, but the last one I also had multiple powder charges, so it didn't need to fly so high. You know what? Hang on. There's nothing in the way of that, right? Yeah, there's nothing friendly. I'm gonna fire both. It won't go nearly as far. I would love to double hit this guy, but since I can't undo how many charges I got in the thing, it's just gonna be a second shot that lands halfway. 47... 40... 47, 48... 100... $114.2 degrees, 100 or 47.48 degrees. Ah, crap. $47.48. Yeet! Yeah, that was loud. Yeah, that should probably, considering it was... Well, no, that was only 3. So it's gonna land 2/3 of the way. Just a random crater in the middle of nowhere for no reason. Good lord, that was so many shots. Actually, yeah, how many kills was that, let alone just shots? Because if I got a coin for every one of the... Nope, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 targets destroyed between 5 artillery pieces and 4 infantry units. I feel like these cannons are going to need some maintenance. Alright, what's the headline? Castiel's Mechanized Wonder. Madrid, October 14, 1927. Foreign observers stunned by Iron Nest might. A new era of warfare, the general declares as the world scrambles to respond to the unveiling. General vows Iron General vows Iron Nest project is exclusively a preemptive self-defense measure. Interesting. Not like it can literally, you know, reach across the world or anything. Oh, another 3 enemy columns of coverage on the river crossing. Counter barrier fire commences with the first shot. High command requires maximum kills before the position is silenced. Well, as much as this has been very enjoyable... Oh, I missed a medal on that one? Oh. Yeah, that's really easy to use the minimum amount of resources, considering we have to literally poke the entire map to find where everything is. That's a little mean. Well, on that... I am so happy this game worked out, and it is as good as it is for a demo. Considering, obviously, because demo features many features unavailable that will be available later, many more levels, I assume, and other little tidbits. And I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that might legitimately make this game even better is if somehow you can have it multiplayer. Because as much as it is very manageable single player, this is one of those things that just having it's like a tank commander sort of thing. If you can just relay between people the information and they put it in for you while you're doing everything else, it will go so much oddly smoother, especially if you have somebody that understands your own mannerisms. Because there's so many times that I'm looking at this and like, wait a minute, hang on, that's not how I would say it. But that was very fun, very enjoyable. I was just scrolling through it and I went, wait a minute, I've been seeing clips of this. Is it out yet? And I checked my wish list and oh yeah, demo. So that's all being said. This, like I said, very fun. I am very much looking forward to the full game. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. There is a sandbox mode that has come out. And the only movement I've been doing with the Nest was whatever it told me to do. But I think I am going to wrap it up here. Because it's just one of those moments I went, oh, God, it's been 3 hours. And, man, it props to the developers, too. Again, they put out a demo that has maybe 4, maybe 5 hours of game time for the first run through, let alone after that a sandbox mode that you can just mess around in. I am so used to the age of Xbox 360 demos where it's like, all right, here's a racing game. You can do the first race and you can do the immediate race after that. But after that, we're going to lock you out and you can't do literally anything else until you just close out the game and replay the demo. So considering that this was 6-ish missions and then a sandbox mode, that is props to the 2-man developer team, which, you know, there's not much more I can say about that. It's really great considering it hasn't even been that long. Like, of course, you could say Elder Scrolls 6 is a 2-man development team, but it's been almost a decade. But in this instance, 2-man team, and this game's been talked about maybe for the last few months at most. Yeah, it's very solid. And the only bug I encountered was the fact that for some reason on first startup, I could not move. But a quick trip to the menu and a restart, or the main menu and a start again, fixed that right away. So I think I just got a rare occurrence. But with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much to Cave Lion in the Twitch chat for hanging out, as well as my friend James for popping in. And of course, anyone who wants to watch in the future in my VODs or in my archives between my YouTube, my Twitch, and everything else like that. Absolutely, this will be going up for archive on my YouTube channel. I don't think my Twitch is archiving anymore because it didn't like how much licensed music I was playing. Cave Lion, thank you for the Twitch follow, and as always, just in case, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. That is The Mad Scorpion, just as my Twitch channel, TheMadscorpion, all one word, no spaces. But with that, I will see you in the next one.